Hello and welcome to Replacement Player Baseball. Today the Cubs are going to face the Brewers in the second of a four-game series at Wrigley Field. Cubs dropped a 4-3 decision to the Brewers yesterday, looking to rebound in today's game. Cubs sending former Brewer Brandon Woodruff to the mound today. He is making start number 24 with a 5-8 record. He has a 4.09 ERA and a 1.33 WHIP. Cubs lineup today will include Hoerner, Grisham, Correa, Rizzo, Bryant, Harper, Santana, Amaya, and Woodruff batting ninth. Freddie Peralta making the start for the Brew Crew. He's making start number 23 with a 6-3 record. He has a 3.94 ERA and a 1.38 WHIP. Arcia will lead off for the Brewers, followed by Garcia, Yelich, Hiura, Hummel, Springer, Urias, Marrero, and Peralta batting ninth. The wind is blowing out to left at 12 mph. And rain is in the forecast. 68 degrees here at Wrigley Field today. So let's see how today's game plays out. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound. And the national anthem is fading into the background as we get started with today's ball game. Brandon Woodruff working from the windup to the leadoff batter for the Brewers, Arcia. Here's a 2-2 pitch. A grounder toward third. Bryant dives and he stops it. He throws over to first, and that is out number one. An excellent defensive play there by Chris Bryant to keep that hard smash from getting down into the left field corner. Garcia now the batter. One out, nobody on. 1-2 is the count as Woodruff makes the delivery. And a liner into left. That's going to get down for a base hit. Santana cuts it off. That's going to be a one-out single for Garcia of the Brewers. Next up is Yelich. One out, one man on. First pitch to Christian Yelich, and he grounds it up the middle. Corner has it. He flips to Correa, the relay to first. That is a 4-6-3 double play. So Woodruff faces the minimum. We go to the bottom of the first of a 0-0 ball game. Nico Hoerner facing Peralta here in the bottom of the first inning, leading off for the Cubs. Hoerner waiting for the pitch. There's a grounder towards second. The throw goes over to first, and Hoerner beats it out for an infield single. Man, Hoerner really hustling down the line. The second baseman did have to dive for the play, and then by the time he turned around and threw to first, that was all it took for Hoerner to be safe with an infield hit. So Trent Grisham now the batter. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's a full count pitch. That is high for ball four. So Grisham drawing the walk, and the Cubs have the first two runners on base in the bottom of the first inning. Carlos Correa now the batter. With nobody out, runners on first and second. We're going to be looking to start the runners here. Let's see what happens. Swinging away at the first pitch. That's a check swing. It's high and in for ball one. Fastball at 92 there. And now Carlos Correa is the batter with one ball count. Runners on first and second. We're going to try the double steal here and see what transpires. There's a check swing. The runners go. The slide to the third as the throw goes to third, and both runners are going to be safe. So Hoerner gets his 15th stolen base. Grisham gets his 21st, and now the Cubs have second and third with nobody out and a 2-ball count on Carlos Correa. Let's swing away and see what happens here. There's a drive into the gap in right center field. I think he cleared the wall. Carlos Correa with the 3-run home run here in the bottom of the first inning to give the Cubs the early lead. 415 feet out in right center field, and Carlos Correa has 19 home runs now on the season. He is leading the team in that category, also with 74 RBIs. He has moved back into the team lead there as well. Rizzo now facing Peralta with the Cubs up by 3. Here's a full count pitch to Anthony Rizzo. Peralta with the delivery. Outside for ball four. He issues the walk. So there's still nobody out. Runner on first, and Chris Bryant comes up to the plate. 1-1 is the count. Bryant grounds it towards second. Slowly hit. The throw goes to short. The relay to first, and there's a 4-6-3 double play. Just like that, there's 2 outs, nobody on him. Bryce Harper stepping up to the plate. Bottom of the first inning. 1 strike is the count. Here's the pitch to Harper, and he grounds it back toward the mound. Peralta scoops it up. He throws to first, but Harper beats it out for the Cubs' second infield single of this inning. Peralta looked like he might have had a hard time getting that out of his glove. So Harper is safe on first, and it brings up Danny Santana. 2 outs, 1 man on. Full count pitch to Danny Santana. Low for ball 4. Peralta, continuing to struggle with his command, has issued his 3rd walk of this inning. And now Miguel Amaya is the batter. With 2 men on, 2 out, 3 runs already in. Amaya facing Peralta with a 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch from the stretch. And he hits him. So Amaya's hit, which loads the bases, and it's going to bring up the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. Woodruff looking to contribute to his own cause here, waiting for the 1-ball count and the pitch, and he pops it up. Left center field, deep but playable, and from the warning track, the left fielder Yelich pulls it in to end the inning. So the Cubs leave the bases loaded, scoring 3 times on the Correa home run. We go to the top of the second of a 3-0 ball game. Woodruff facing Hyura here in the top of the second inning. 2-1 is the count as Woodruff delivers. And a grounder toward third. Bryant scoops that one up. The throw over to first. That is out number 1. Hummel now facing Woodruff as Amaya is continuing to catch. Here's the full count pitch from Woodruff as he delivers. Grounded towards second. This time Horner has it. He throws to first. That's out number 2. George Springer now the batter with 2 outs, nobody on. Woodruff working. Here comes the pitch to Springer. And a grounder toward first. Rizzo will take that one by himself. 3 unassisted to end the inning. So the Brewers go down in order. We go down to the bottom of the second with the Cubs up by 3. Horner coming up to lead off for the 2nd time today in the 2nd inning as the Cubs batted around in the 1st. Here comes the pitch to Horner, and he grounds it towards second. The throw goes to first, and Horner's retired for out number 1. Grisham now batting, 1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch to Grisham. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 on the outside corner. That's out number 2. A fastball at 93 right on the black. And now Correa the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. 1-1 is the count to Carlos Correa. He had a home run his first time up. And Correa lines that one down the right field line. That's going all the way into the corner. Correa rounding first, heading for second. He is going to have a stand-up double with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Correa swinging the hot bat today brings up Anthony Rizzo with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Here comes the first pitch to Anthony Rizzo, and he grounds it towards second. Picked up and thrown over to first. That'll end the inning. So the Cubs strand a runner. They do not score. We're going to the top of the 3rd of a 3-0 ball game. Urias facing Woodruff here in the top of the 3rd with a 1-2 count. Woodruff with the delivery. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Big, nasty slider there from Woodruff for the first out of the inning. First strikeout of the day, recorded by Woodruff as well. Marrero now batting with 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 is the count. Here is the pitch to Devlin Marrero. And a grounder toward third. Bryant scoops it up cleanly. The throw over to first, and that's out number 2. Bryant getting a lot of work over there at third base today, and he has handled it aptly so far. Freddie Peralta now batting with 2 outs, nobody on. Here comes the first pitch to Peralta. And a grounder toward short. Correa has it. He throws to first, and the inning is over. So the Brewers retired in order once again. We're going to the top of the 4th. Bottom of the 3rd, of a 3-0 ball game. Bryant now leading off against Peralta. Here's the 2-2 count and the pitch to Chris Bryant, and he swings and misses for strike 3. That is out number 1. Bryce Harper now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch to Bryce Harper. He takes high for ball 4, so Peralta loses him. Walk number 4 is issued, and it brings up Danny Santana. 1 out, 1 man on. 1 ball is the count. Santana pops it up in foul territory. The catcher going over in front of the dugout makes the play for out number 2. Miguel Amaya now batting with 2 outs and 1 man on. 1 strike is the count. Amaya swings, and he loops it over the first baseman's head. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Amaya stopping at first with a single. The throw goes to third, and Santana is out. Harper is out. He's thrown out trying to advance first to third on a single. So, the Cubs strand a runner. They do not score. We're going to the top of the 4th of a 3-0 Cub lead. Arcia facing Woodruff here in the top of the 4th inning. 1 strike is the count. Woodruff looking for the sign and delivering. There's a liner into center field. That's going to be a base hit just over the arms of the outstretched Horner there at second base. So the Brewers with a leadoff single, and it brings up Garcia with one man on, nobody out. Full count pitch to Garcia. Here it comes. Liner up the middle. There's another base hit. That one directly over Woodruff's head out into center field. That's going to be a single, giving the Brewers first and second with nobody out, and Christian Yelich coming up to the plate. Top of the fourth inning. Yelich swinging the hot bat, facing Woodruff with a 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hopped up, short center field. Coming in fast is Grisham. He looks up. He makes the running catch for out number one. Hyura now batting with one out, two men on. Woodruff facing Hyura. Here comes the full count pitch. And there's a drive into the gap in left center field. I think that one is going to clear the wall. This game is all tied up at 3. Keston Hyura has just hit a 3-run home run, 390 feet out to left center field. And now we have a brand new ball game, folks. Brandon Woodruff facing Cooper Hummel here with one out in the top of the fourth inning. 3 runs in, 2-2 is the count. Here's the pitch, and Woodruff hits him in the knee. So that's going to be a sinker. I don't think he necessarily meant to hit him there, but with a 2-2 count, you'd like to think he was trying to strike him out. Springer now the batter. One out, one man on. Here comes the pitch to George Springer, and the runner goes. Springer takes, and the runner is out. So Amaya throws out his 17th base runner of the season. There's now 2 outs and nobody on. Woodruff facing Springer now with a 1-strike count, looking to get out of the inning. Here it comes. And Springer is hit by a pitch. Man, Woodruff is just struggling here. He hit him with a changeup. And now Urias is batting with 2 outs and a runner still on first. Woodruff working with a 3-1 count. Here comes the pitch to Urias, and a grounder toward third. A hot smash. Bryant has it. He throws over to first. They get the runner by a step to end the inning. So the Cubs do allow the game to be tied. We're going to the bottom of the fourth, all knotted up at 3. And now, Brandon Woodruff leading off for the Cubs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Woodruff facing Peralta. He is 0 for 1 today. Here's a 2-strike count. Woodruff with the delivery. Check swing for strike 3. That is the first out of the inning. Horner now batting. Peralta working with a 2-1 count. Here's the pitch to Horner, and he drives that one to straightaway center field. That one's going all the way to the wall, and it's a home run. Horner put it into the hitter's backdrop in straightaway center field, 440 feet, and the Cubs now have retaken the lead at 4-3. So Trent Grisham now the batter. With 1 out, nobody on, 1 run already in. 1-1 is the count. Grisham, he's going to ground that one back toward the mound. Peralta has it. He throws to first, and that's the second out of the inning. Correa now batting. We should mention that Horner's home run was number 11 for him on the season. Correa facing Peralta. With 2 outs, nobody on. 2-1 is the count. And Correa drives into the gap in left center field, chasing as the left fielder. He looks up, and it's in the basket. Carlos Correa with his second home run of the day, 372 feet, and that gives the Cubs a 5-3 lead. And now the Brewers are going to execute a pitching change as Drew Rasmussen comes out of the Brewers bullpen. He's thrown 13 in the third innings, walked 12, struck out 18 with a 4.05 ERA. Rasmussen will face Rizzo in a battle of the R's here in the bottom of the fourth inning with 2 outs and nobody on. 1 ball is the count. Rasmussen looking for the sign and delivering the pitch. And there's a grounder toward first. Picked up and stepping on the base is the first baseman, and the inning is over. So the Cubs take 2 more runs on solo homers. We go to the top of the 5th with the Cubs up by 2. Woodruff facing Marrero here in the top of the 5th inning. Full count. Woodruff looking for the sign, and he delivers. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3, so that's the first out of the inning, strikeout number 125 for Woodruff on the season. And now Rasmussen the batter. With 1 out, nobody on, 1 strike is the count. Here's the pitch to Rasmussen. He loops it into the left center field. I think that's going to drop in for a base hit. That's 1 hop to the wall as the pitcher, Drew Rasmussen, is going to slide into second with a 1-out double here in the top of the 5th inning. And this is the point where we are going to warm up the reliever, because I'm not at all confident about Woodruff's ability to get through the middle of the Brewers lineup if it gets to that this inning. We are going to be warming up Joe Jimenez. We are going to also visit the mound and give Mr. Jimenez a moment to get started throwing in the bullpen. Woodruff says, I feel good, I really do. And Woodruff now facing Garcia with 1 out, 1 man on. Here comes the 1-2 count. And the wild pitch goes to the backstop. Rasmussen heads to third. It's now a 2-2 count. Garcia's still batting here in the top of the 5th inning. Full count now. Here's the pitch. Grounder up the middle. They're going to concede the run. Horner has it. He throws to first, and that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. So the Brewers get a run, making this a 5-4 ball game. And now there's 2 outs, nobody on base. Garcia is the batter. Woodruff working. 2-2 is the count. Here comes the delivery. And there's a grounder toward third. Bryant charges. He has it. The throw to first, and the inning is over. So the Cubs allow another run to score. We go to the bottom of the 5th of a 5-4 ball game. Chris Bryant leading off for the Cubs here in the bottom of the 5th inning against Drew Rasmussen. Jimenez is ready to come in. This is going to be a situation where I would probably want the lefty specialist to come in and face Yelich. But honestly, I think that, I don't know, in the 6th inning, I think we're just going to go ahead and run with Jimenez next inning. So, Bryant facing Rasmussen, bottom of the 5th, 1-run ball game. Full count to Chris Bryant. Here's the pitch. There's a liner up the middle. There's a base hit. So Chris Bryant with the single to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning. And now Bryce Harper comes up to the plate. With a runner on first, nobody out. 2-2 is the count to Harper. And he swings and misses for strike 3. So that is the 1st out of the inning. That was a fastball that hit triple digits. And Harper could not catch up with it. Danny Santana now is the batter with 1 out, 1 man on. Santana trying to help the Cubs get some insurance runs. Here comes the first pitch to Danny Santana. And a liner into the left field, charging. The left fielder has it. Man, Santana hit that one right on the button. But it was basically directly at Yelich. He took about 4 steps in and made the catch for out number 2. And now Miguel Amaya is the batter. And we are going to make sure that Mr. Jimenez is ready to come in. Rasmussen facing Amaya with 2 outs and a runner on first. Here's the 3-0 count and the pitch. High and in for ball 4. So Amaya draws the walk. And now we're going to get a pinch hitter for the pitcher spot. The pinch hitter is going to be Jake Cronenworth. The lefty Cronenworth will pinch hit against the righty Rasmussen with 2 outs and 2 men on in the bottom of the 5th inning. Cronenworth is 0 for 1 on the season, looking for his first major league base hit. Rasmussen facing Cronenworth. First pitch, here's the delivery. Popped up, left field, chasing is Yelich, and he comes in and makes the catch, and the inning is over. So the Cubs strand 2, they do not score. We're going to the top of the 6th of a 5-4 ball game. And now Joe Jimenez is going to come in to the number 9 spot, and he is going to pitch to protect the lead here in the top of the 6th inning. We are also going to be warming up. Let's just see here. Junior Fernandez will be warmed up to pitch in the 7th. Now, Jimenez facing Yelich, top of the 6th inning, Cubs up by 1. 2 strikes is the count. Jimenez looking for the sign and delivering the pitch. And there's a grounder towards second. Horner has it. He throws over to first for out number 1. Jimenez, who has worked 43 in the 3rd innings, walked 10, struck out 58 with a 3.12 ERA. Jimenez now faces Hyura, who tied up the ball game in the 4th inning with a 3-run home run. Jimenez working. 2-2 is the count. Here is the pitch to Hyura. And he is hit by the pitch. Man, the Cubs have hit 3 batters. That was a fastball at 100 miles an hour, and he hit him in the shoulder with it. That has to hurt. These teams are going to get in a fight if all these hit batsmen continue to happen. Jimenez now facing Hummel with 1 out, 1 man on. Here's the 1-ball count and the pitch. It's high. The throw goes down to first as they try to pick him off, but Hyura dives back in safely. So now with a 2-ball count, we're going to throw over to first and see if we can pick him off. Nope, dives back head first, he's safe. Jimenez now facing Hummel. 2 balls is the count. Swing and a miss for strike 1. We see the infield shift is on for Mr. Hummel. 2-1 now is the count. Throw over to first again. Not in time. Pitching to the batter, 2-1 count. There's another foul ball for strike 2. So let's see now if Jimenez can finish off this at-bat. Here comes the pitch. A liner down the right field line. That's going to drive in a run. Rounding first, heading for extra bases as Hyura. Oh, he's going to stop at third. He got the stop sign. They did not test the arm of Bryce Harper. So now George Springer is the batter with 1 out, runners on second and third in the top of the 6th inning. The tying run is 90 feet away. Jimenez facing Springer with the game on the line here in the top of the 6th. 2-2 is the count. Here comes the delivery. Grounded towards short. The infield was drawn in. The throw goes to first, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. The runners are not able to advance as the drawn-in infield prevented the runners from advancing. Now, Urias is batting with 2 outs, 2 men on. Jimenez working, trying to get out of this inning. Here comes the 2-ball count and the pitch, and it's a grounder toward third. Bryant has it. He throws over to first, and the inning is over. So the Cubs escape the jam. We are going now to the bottom of the 6th inning of a 5-4 ball game. Nico Horner leading off against Drew Rasmussen here in the bottom of the 6th. Horner, who is 2 for 3 with a home run today, waiting for the 3-1 count. Here comes the delivery. Outside for ball 4, so Horner draws the walk. And he heads down to first, which brings up Trent Grisham. Let's see if we can find a spot to start Horner and steal second. We're actually going to try on the first pitch here, see what happens. Here comes the delivery. It's high, and Horner was halfway to second base, and he went back to first. So, with a 1-ball count, here comes the pitch. That is high and outside. That might have even been a pitch out for ball 2. Rasmussen now working with a 2-ball count. Here's the pitch. Low. They called that a strike. That looked like it was outside, but they're saying it caught the corner. So 2-1 count. Rasmussen facing Grisham. Here comes the next pitch. And a foul ball. So 2-2 is the count, and we're going to try to steal second here again, see what happens. There's the pitch low and away. The throw goes down to second, and Horner's going to be safe. So he now has 16 stolen bases on the season. Grisham still batting with a full count and a runner in scoring position. Cubs up by 1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Grisham awaits the pitch. Here it comes, and they're going to issue the intentional walk. That's exactly what I like to see. Put some runners on base for me. So now, with first and second nobody out, Carlos Correa is the batter, and he is going to be swinging away at the first pitch. He hit a home run earlier in the game, basically in this exact same situation with Horner and Grisham on base. There's strike 1, a fastball at 99. We're going to try the double steal here on pitch number 2, see what happens. There's another fastball. The throw goes down to third, and the runners are both safe. So the Cubs have now stolen, I believe, 5 bases in this game. Grisham has number 22. Horner has number 17. Correa working now at the plate with a 2-strike count and runners on second and third. Here comes the pitch to Correa, and he swings and misses for strike 3. So that was a slider down and away. Correa chased it for the first out of the inning. Rizzo now batting, second and third, 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning. Rasmussen with the pitch, and they're going to intentionally walk Rizzo to bring up Chris Bryant. Wow, what kind of disrespect is that? So Bryant the batter now with the bases loaded, 1 out. And Rasmussen facing Bryant because apparently he's just not that scary. Here comes the pitch. First pitch to Chris Bryant. It's low for ball 1. Oh, we got to switch this back. Here we go. Here's the full count pitch to Bryant, and he pops it up to right field. That's deep. It's going to be plenty deep to drive in the run. The throw goes to the cutoff man. The runner scores from third. Wait, he didn't score? Why didn't the runner advance? That ball was almost on the warning track. How did the runner not tag up and score from third? I have no idea what just happened there. All right, Ian Kennedy now has come out of the Cub bullpen. Or excuse me, not the Cub bullpen, not this season anyway. He's come out of the Brewers bullpen. He's thrown 59 innings. walked 17, struck out 49 with a 3.36 ERA. Kennedy facing Harper with the bases loaded, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-2 is the count. Harper waiting for the pitch. Kennedy working from the stretch. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss to end the inning. So somehow the Cubs managed to not score in that situation. We go to the top of the 7th of a 5-4 ball game. And now we're going to visit the mound. Junior Fernandez is ready. We're going to change pitchers. Junior Fernandez is going to come out of the Cub bullpen to pitch in the top of the 7th inning. Fernandez is going to face Nelson Cruz, one-time Cub, who is pinch hitting for the Brewers for the number 8 spot here in the top of the 7th inning. Nelson Cruz has 15 home runs and a 241 batting average on the season. Junior Fernandez has thrown 52 in the 3rd innings, walked 24, struck out 68 with a 3.27 ERA. And in this situation, we are going to warm up Mr. Liam Hendricks in the event that we need to be bailed out of the 7th inning. So, Fernandez working to Cruz. First pitch, here comes the delivery. And that is low. That is ball 1, and rain has started to fall here at Wrigley Field. The wind's still blowing out to left. It is raining. Let's see if they're going to call this game. That would be phenomenal with the Cubs up by 1 and a complete game already, or an official game already logged. All right, 2-2 is the count. Junior Fernandez looking for the sign, and he delivers the pitch. And a grounder towards short. Correa has it. He throws over to first, and that is out number 1. Next up is a pinch hitter, Rafael Ortega, who has 7 home runs, 3.14 batting average on the season. Ortega facing Junior Fernandez with 1 out, nobody on. Cubs up by 1 in the top of the 7th inning. Here comes the pitch to Ortega, and he loops it into left center field. Plenty of time for Santana to get there. He chases and makes the catch for out number 2. Next up is Arcia with 2 outs and nobody on. Arcia facing Fernandez here in the top of the 7th inning. 1-2 is the count. Junior Fernandez with the delivery and a swing and a miss to end the inning. So the Brewers go down in order. We go down to the bottom of the 7th of a 5-4 Cub lead. And today, to lead the 7th inning stretch, we have Richard Dent. Liam Hendricks is going to sit down in the Cub bullpen, although he is ready to come in and pitch the 8th inning. Santana leading off the Cubs against Craig Stammen out of the Brewers bullpen. He has thrown 48 2/3 innings, walked 24, struck out 27 with a 5.18 ERA. Stammen facing Santana to lead off the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch. Santana checks his swing, and I believe that we are in a rain delay. So the rain delay lasted 56 minutes, but we are going to in fact resume play. We need to make sure that Liam Hendricks is warmed up. He is. All right. So Stammen facing Santana, 1 out, 1 ball count, nobody out, leading off the bottom of the 7th. Here comes the pitch from Stammen. Here's the delivery, and a liner down the left field line. That's going to be a base hit. Santana punches a base hit into left to lead off the bottom of the 7th, and that'll bring up Miguel Amaya. With a runner on first, nobody out. Amaya facing Stammen with 1 ball count. Here it comes, popped up to right. Chasing is the right fielder toward the line, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Now we will have a pinch hitter for the pitcher's spot. This pinch hitter is going to be, we're going to pinch hit with Thairo Estrada right here. Estrada, coming off the Cubs bench, has 5 home runs and a 261 batting average on the season with 21 RBIs. Estrada facing Stammen, bottom of the 7th inning. 1 out, 1 man on. Cubs looking for some insurance runs. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, and it's a grounder towards second. Slowly hit, the throw goes to second. The relay to first, that's a 6-4-3 double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So the Cubs do not score as Stammen faces the minimum. We go to the top of the 8th of a 5-4 ball game. And where did he go? Liam Hendricks. Liam Hendricks is going to be the new pitcher of record. Wait, how did he get cold? he was warmed up. I literally had him warmed up to come in. I do not understand what just happened. Liam Hendricks is coming into this ball game, and we're just going to go right ahead and warm up Diaz and Presley. So Garcia facing Hendricks to lead off the top of the 8th inning. Hendricks, who has thrown 57 innings, walked 11, struck out 76 with a 2.05 ERA. Hendricks working with a 2-strike count. Here comes the pitch. And a grounder up the middle. Second baseman Horner has it. He throws to first. That is out number 1. Next up, Christian Yelich with 1 out, nobody on. Hendricks facing Yelich. The Cubs up by 1. Here's the 1-strike count and the delivery. And there's a liner into center field coming in fast as Grisham. He's going to play it on the hop. That's going to be a leadoff or a 1-out single for Christian Yelich here in the top of the 8th. So now, with a runner on first, Hendricks facing Higuera. 1 out, top of the 8th inning. Tiny run on base. Hendricks working with a 1-1 count. Here comes the delivery. There's a drive to deep left field. Chasing is Santana, but it's going to be in the stands. So, a 2-run home run giving the Brewers a 6-5 lead in the top of the 8th inning. Liam Hendricks allowing second home run of the day by Keston Higuera. And now Presley is going to come in to pitch to try to get the next 2 outs here in the 8th inning. He's going to face Hummel. So Presley has thrown 41 innings, walked 18, struck out 52 with a 3.51 ERA. Presley working with 1 out, nobody on, 2 runs already in. Here's a 1-strike count. And with the delivery, there's a looper into left, coming in fast, and making the catch is Santana for out number 2. Springer now batting, 2 outs, nobody on. Full count pitch to George Springer. Here comes the delivery. And strike 3 is called, and the inning is over. So the Brewers score twice, taking a 6-5 lead into the bottom of the 8th inning. And now Nico Horner is batting for the Cubs, leading off against Stammen here in the bottom of the 8th. The Cubs need 1 to tie and 2 to take the lead. Edwin Diaz is warmed up to pitch in the 9th. Here comes the 2-strike count and the pitch. And there is strike 3 at the knees. So Horner is out, bringing up Trent Grisham. 1 out, nobody on. Grisham, 0 for 2 today. Here's the full count delivery. It's a grounder up the middle. Second baseman has it. He throws to first, and that is out number 2. And now Devin Williams coming out of the Brewers bullpen. He's thrown 34 2/3 innings, walked 22, struck out 59 with a 4.93 ERA. Williams facing Correa with 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th. Correa, 2 for 4 with a home run today. Here's the 2-strike count and the pitch to Correa. And Correa swings and misses to end the inning. So just like that, the inning is over. We go to the top of the 9th of a 6-5 ball game. And Edwin Diaz is ready to come in. He is going to pitch in the top of the 9th inning. Diaz has thrown 48 1/3 innings, walked 16, struck out 88 with a 2.05 ERA. Diaz faces Urias, Hager, and the pitcher's spot here in the top of the 9th inning. 2-2 is the count. Diaz looking for the sign, and here comes the delivery. And a pop up to right. Chasing is Harper toward right center. He makes the catch. That is out number 1. Hager now batting with 1 out, nobody on. Diaz working with a 2-2 count. Here comes the next delivery, and strike 3 called at the knees. That was a slider for out number 2. So Diaz recording his first strikeout of the day, and it brings up the pitcher, Devin Williams, who's going to bat in the top of the 9th with 2 outs, nobody on. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch to Williams, and he's popping it up to center. Grisham chasing, shading toward left, making the catch to end the inning. So the Cubs retire the Brewers in order. We go to the bottom of the 9th with a 6-5 ball game. Williams facing Rizzo to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Cubs need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And we are going to warm up. Let's see. We're going to warm up Hamilton in the event that we would go into extra innings. So Williams facing Rizzo. 1-2 is the count. Devin Williams with the pitch. And a check swing for strike 3, so that's out number 1. Next up is Chris Bryant. With 1 out, nobody on. Williams facing Bryant with a 2-ball count. Here comes the delivery. And Bryant grounds it towards short. Picked up and thrown over to first. That's out number 2. So the Cubs down to their final out. Bryce Harper now the batter. With 2 outs, nobody on. Williams facing Harper. Full count. Here comes the delivery. Harper waiting. Outside for ball 4. So that puts the tying run on base, and Danny Santana is going to be the batter. Santana facing Williams. He is 1 for 3 today. Switch hitting Santana, batting from the left side against the righty Williams. The first pitch to Santana. Here it comes. That is strike 1, a fastball, letter high, 97 miles an hour. Williams now facing Santana. 1 strike is the count. Here comes the delivery. A foul ball, that's strike 2. And now Santana's got a hole to dig himself out of. 2 strikes is the count. Runner on first is the tying run. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Santana waiting for the pitch. There's the throw over to first, but Harper gets back easily. Santana swinging away at the 2-strike pitch. That is low for ball 1. So Santana takes the fastball low. And now Williams facing Santana. 1-2 is the count. Here's the next pitch from the stretch. That is low. Man, that didn't miss by much. They're saying that's ball 2, so Santana's fought back to a 2-2 count. And now, Williams working. Here comes the next pitch to Danny Santana. 2-2 is the count. Here comes the delivery. And a pop-up to right field. This is going to be playable. The right fielder coming in, and he puts it away to end the game. So the Cubs fall 6-5 to the Brewers here at home. The Brewers getting 6 runs on 8 hits with no errors. The Cubs 5 runs on 9 hits with no errors. We see that the Brewers, with a late rally off Liam Hendriks, earning the win today and improving to 53-61 as the Cubs drop to 73-43. The player of the game is Keston Hiura of the Brewers. He hit 2 home runs in today's ball game, 1 in the 4th and 1 in the 8th that was the difference in the game. So the Cubs, Liam Hendriks suffers his first loss of the season. He drops to 6-1. The Brewers, Craig Stammen earns the win to go to 5-4 out in relief, and Devin Williams earns his first save of the season. Well, thank you for watching Replacement Player Baseball.